Hi, Collective. So, you got through the solstice, the winter solstice, the 21st of December. Let me know if any of you developed powers of flight or being invisible or anything like that. Would be interesting to know. But what an interesting time it was with the different planetary changes. Then we had the full moon. Full moon was very powerful, being the 13th full moon of the year. Me and some of my members of my sphere, and we had other people come and join in as well on a moon ritual, and that was amazing. And what I kind of got from that is that the energy coming up for the collective is kind of a time when you might have to go more into yourself for a bit, rather than focusing on what can I do to help everybody. You got to focus on what can you do to help yourself. And I think this energy came in kind of in December, an energy of kind of going into yourself a bit. I definitely felt it. I went into myself a lot. So I know that others have told me they had a hermit phase too. So with the hermit phase, I think what the guides were doing for us there was giving us this chance to see what it's like when we spend a little time on self, spend a little time with your own energy, work out what is coming up for you, what feels like joy, what doesn't feel like joy. And it started to separate relationships away, friendships, family, anything. Maybe if for a time you're not in alignment with each other, and then maybe in time some people will come back into alignment, and maybe some people won't. But it's like a time when you're just supposed to kind of surrender to that and kind of just feel your way through. How do I feel? How's it going? So now we're in 2021. Now, it was never going to be a case of, 2021, suddenly 2020 was so bad and 2021 will be so amazing. Obviously, we're going to have transitional, but this year is so much about what you make it for you as on your personal level. So if on a personal level you can make your world good this year, your world will be good. And if everyone tries to do that, then collectively they can make a difference. So last year it was more a case of trying to make a collective push to change timelines, to get things in a better place. This year is more about work on you as an individual, find your joy, find your center point, find your happy place, and that will feed into the collective soup, rather than what can I do for the collective, what can I do to help awaken people, what can I do to push awareness. This time it's going inside. What can you do for you? Where can you find your joy? Where can you find your happiness? Where can you find your center point? And then as you do that, just by living in your joy, you place light into the collective light. And as everyone places their light into the collective, automatically you do for the collective. Now, starting from tomorrow morning, I'm going to, this is a promise that I have to make to myself as well. I'm going to be doing daily energy readings. I'll place them on my YouTube so that the link is shareable, which makes it easier. So I'll put them on this channel, Oracle Sofya. I'm also going to be putting together tomorrow a kind of energy prediction for the year for the collective, and I'm also going to be starting to do monthly energy collective readings as well. So this is my kind of promise that also fits in with my ongoing theme of developing self-love. So if I can make a promise to myself and to the collective and keep it, then I'm getting somewhere. So I'm going to do that. I've done a week reading with cards for star signs with Thomas Jennock today, a wonderful guy. and that will be going up onto YouTube. So I will be sharing that link on my social medias, on my Oracle Sophia page on Facebook, Oracle_Sophia on Instagram. And you can find him on YouTube, Thomas Janak, Janak. So we're here. We made it to 2021. What do you want for yourself? What did you find something in that time where you could have downtime last year, where you could pull away from some of the everyday kind of demands? Did you find something that gives you joy? It doesn't have to be a spiritual thing. Your joy, your purpose might not be what appears spiritual, often because if it gives you joy, it links into your spiritual, but it could be like you found that you're brilliant at cake baking. You found you're a brilliant artist, a musician. You found that you're really good at supporting other people for a crisis. You may have found something that you can really do and it brought you lots of joy. So that's what you need to focus on now. Focus on the joy, because the joy feeds into the collective light, as I said earlier on, the collective pot of soup. And so it gives everybody some sustenance. And it's not like you have to outwardly then be pushing people to awaken, shaking them to awaken, frightening them, because you don't want to frighten people into awakening. Like, you've got to wake up or the government are going to do this to you. No, no, no. Now it's time to work on your joy, your light, your excellence, what brings you purpose, what makes you happy. And in doing so, you will then be feeding into the collective just as much as you was when you were last year, maybe posting loads of links like I was, posting loads of thoughts. Focus on your dreams at the moment. What dreams are you having? Try and note down your dreams. What is your fears and releasing them? What things are triggering you? Release them, because if something triggers you, it shows something that needs healing, maybe a sign of a trauma, in a child issue. Just any clues you can get to things that you can just pick them up, sort them out, and integrate them, sort them, use them so you can heal. Do that, because this year is for your purpose, your joy. And if we all focus on our personal purpose and joy, then that means the world becomes joyful, even if what it seems to be the collective reality. The collective reality right now is not joyful. But if you make your inner world joyful, your outer world will express the joy too. So there's not a very long video today, but I didn't feel it necessary for a long video, but I just wanted to connect in and kind of give my feelings and what the energy has been and what the energy of now is. I'm going to have a lot of collaboration work coming up this year. I feel that I'm going to be working with other readers, other healers, be on their channel. Hopefully, as my channel builds, I can have people on mine as well. Thank you for the support, everyone. My subscribers have grown. So thank you for everybody who supported this channel in its first few months. It's been so beautiful. I felt so blessed, and I look forward to providing more content. If anyone could think of anything you'd like me to talk about, any classes that you'd like me to do, if there's any talks you want me to do, I have Zoom, so we can always use that. I've started hosting community collective talks where we talk about what we feel is going on in the collective, what the energy is, have a bit of a laugh. It's like an online social for what's going on in the spiritual collective. So always look out on my social medias for that. Oracle_Sophia on Instagram, Oracle Sophia Spiritual Coach on Facebook, and obviously on here Oracle Sophia. So yeah, I will speak to you all soon. Happy New Earth year of 2021. Be bright, be blessed, be happy. Namaste.